Hey everyone, I'm Taylor Hull. Welcome back to our channel. As you can see behind me, if you've been following our 70 Charger build, I've gotten a ton more done here. Sorry I didn't film more. I'm gonna go over a few of those things now, but we're about to go for a test drive. We're gonna officially beat Michael by our agreed upon rules and gonna get a tag for this thing. I've already got insurance and we're about to take a real test drive. Follow along, should be fun. So let's start with some of the really, truly riveting stuff. Trunk seal. I know. Really impressive. So my buddy Wesley came over. We've gotten it this far. Basically, we're laying glue down, laying the trunk seal down, clamping it down, sort of like so, putting heavy objects on it, like supercharger nose, letting it sit for a while, and then moving further down the line. It's literally like watching paint dry, but it's got to be done. We don't want the trunk getting wet. Something else Wesley helped me with, more seals, door seals. Keeps the door nice. Now also door closes, lines up, real nice. Doesn't bang around, really good. Has quarter windows, has door glass on this door. Quarter window over there. No door glass over there yet. Incoming. New front tires. We'll be getting some different ones here shortly. That'll be a different announcement, but really excited about that as well. But these will suffice for the time being. They hold air. It'll be okay. My favorite part recently, headlights, grille, front bumper, fenders. It looks like a freaking Dodge Charger. So pumped. The bummer part, I went ahead and just painted my hood with spray paint because this thing it looks nice and shiny. It is absolutely hot garbage. That's a hole right there. There's some big dents. You can really see everything bad in black. So just not pumped on how the hood came out. I'm gonna end up having to buy one. So not even worried about if I have to drill more holes for hood pins or something like that. It's already got one there and one there, but it may get more. I don't know. Hood's gonna get mounted next, then we're putting seats in. We're back over here. I feel like Rose telling the story of the Titanic here. We made the turn all the way along here, and now we're all the way up in the right front corner of the trunk seal. It's been like 2 hours since we were right over there. Zooming through this project, let me tell you. God, I'm ready for this to be over. All right, guys. I feel like Dominic Toretto. I'm about to throw up the garage door and jump on my Charger and chase down bad guys. And there it is. Such a mean car. Twisted the chassis coming off the line. I was doing my last drag race. It's not true because it's a motorhome 440 and it probably makes 280 horsepower. And this is a unibody car. Pretty sure it's not going to twist the chassis coming off the line of anything. But we are about to go for a ride. Look out, Johnny Tran. Here we go. We're chilling at 163 degrees here. This thing, we have officially for sure beat Michael now. I've been driving around for about 10 minutes. I mean, this thing could go to California, man. We're ready to go. Let's do it. I almost got stuck in a mud hole trying to make a U-turn because this thing has the turning radius of an 18-wheeler. But, I mean, it's really dark. It's got 273s in it, so it's got long gears. It'll spin the tires, though. Yeah! Quick little trip over to Alabama. Now I'm headed back east to Atlanta. We met up at Lakewood and went just over to Talladega. Me and James and Rusty with a spirited drive. Our Edelbrock ProFlow EFI is doing great. Car did not get fantastic fuel mileage, even despite the fuel mileage cam, but we're pushing it hard, so it is what it is. Heck of a first outing, though. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day now. I am headed over to my buddy Jacob Davis's house to meet up with him and Jared Pink, and I'm giving away a car. So many of you will remember the car that I referred to as Stunkwall. And I've pretty well decided I'm not going to do anything with it. So Jared's going to come down, see if he can drop my phone. Jared's going to come down and grab it, see if he can do a little bit of a revival. You remember that car? It needs a lot. So we're going to meet them now. But man, that was fun last night. The old Charger did well. It needs some sorting, but
at the next light, turn left.
When you put a 50-year-old car together for the first time, we averaged 84 miles an hour on the trip, so it did well. I didn't push it very hard coming out of Atlanta.
Stay in the right lane.
I'm not gonna. Maybe I'll put the metric of the trip here, and I'll let you guys determine some of the wow factors. All right, we've been reunited with Stunkwall briefly. Now this guy's taking it. Got my Charger in the background, his sweet Denali's, and we're gonna load this thing up, and it's gonna go to a new home. I gotta write him out a bill of sale in case anybody wants to know how much I sold it to him for. And what are you gonna do with it?
We're gonna make it nice. There's been tons of patina cars that I've played with, and it's gonna get sheet metal, and I'm going to attempt to go for a record nobody cares about. The first vehicle to attend and compete in Grand Champion at all of the Holly events in Kentucky.
Wow, so it's gonna have a Ford motor, a Mopar motor, and a Chevrolet motor. Fully bastardized, and I fully support it. I can't wait. I can't wait to be a part of it in any way that you would like to have me with. I'm sure Jacob will too. Jacob, thanks for... I don't want anything to do with this car. Yes, you do. We know it's not true. Jacob's been storing this thing for the last 2 years. It's been anxiously anticipating. Well, it's got a bag over it. It's got this sweet Mustang fastback hood.
There you go. Look, the hinges work.
Yeah, great. It's got a puny little 318. That's not even bolted in the car.
No, it's just kind of sitting in there.
So it's going to have a lot better life than it was going to have with me. This thing was going to meet its fate jumping over a creek somewhere, and now it's going to have new life. So thanks, Jared, for giving it new life.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Jacob, for storing my junk for
Looking forward to having this parking spot.
years on end.
I'm very happy. It's been here for two and a half years. I don't know, a long time. The shop wasn't even done when we put the car here.
Yeah, the end caps that you see here were not here. I think that my junk was the first junk on the property. It's definitely been here maybe the longest of any of the stuff, so well, I'm sure he'll be happy to have it back.
The first car ever here was that GTX with the tree growing out of the engine.
That's right. I've been bringing my junk over here for a long time.
Since the shop started.
And before. All right, so you guys stay tuned on Jared's channel for videos upcoming about this car. First time this thing's moved in a long time. Sad little 318. So this is the Castaway Cars car, if you remember watching that series and need to do some more with it, but really cool look at this thing. So we'll see what Jared does. Well, I was gonna end the video here, but now that we've got working freaking turn signals, thanks to Rick and a Wright's a little slower, but it's definitely effective and they work. It's really odd to have a car that has working functional turn signals. This is the first, I think this is the first car, even as a street car, that that has working turn signals. So a little bit too proud of myself that I own a car with turn signals. Uh-oh. The right taillight doesn't work anymore. We'll have to address that. But the whole thing is pretty operational, and I'm pretty pumped. You turned it off. Now I'll narrate. It's fixed. Rick got it all sorted out. Are you on the brakes? Oh, hit the brakes. Cool, they do get brighter. That's good. Functional, fully functional lights. Now, don't look at the front lights. We don't have turn signals up there. Don't get too aggressive or greedy with a car that's mine. I still have fenders and hood that don't match the rest of the car, but we're making progress. And it's got a seat in it. So, next video I'll do will be kind of a full walk around of what's going on here. So thanks everybody for watching this video. This thing's finally running, driving, doing everything it's supposed to with functioning headlights and taillights and turn signals. So appreciate everybody. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. We'll do a walk around on the next one.